Most parents want their children to do well at school, and research suggests some 2/3 of parents would like to be more involved. However, not all schools are good at explaining to parents what they can do to help, and not all parents find it easy to communicate with their children's school.
So, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, as you know, I'm young Peter's form teacher. Shall we have a look at how he's been doing in the last year? Well, it looks like he's doing okay. Could work a bit harder in history, I think. Anyway, overall, I think not a bad year.
Well, that's good to hear, but what can we do to help Pete catch up with the history then?
Well, the best thing you can do is make sure he does his homework. He can always search on the internet for solutions to the problems he doesn't understand. Anyway, thanks for coming in. See you next year. Who's next?
Oh, okay, thanks.
While the internet offers a wealth of information, the results generated by common search engines can easily deliver incorrect and inappropriate results. Many parents are reluctant to allow their children free access to the internet for fear of what they might unwittingly be exposed to.
So come on, Peter, what's going on with your history then?
Well, I guess she was talking about the Second World War project. I don't really understand who was fighting who and what it was all about, really. Bit boring.
Come on, it doesn't have to be boring. If we have a look online, we might be able to find something that will be interesting and make it easier to understand.
I'd look at school, there's loads of stuff, but it just gets more confusing. It's not important. I'll look later.
Well, I don't like the idea of you just surfing the internet to find things you can cut and paste into your project, and who knows what else you're going to find. Perhaps there's something better we can look at that will make it a bit clearer and more interesting.
Well, Miss Jones did suggest we could find things out on that Good for Learning site. I guess we could have a look there.
OK, let's have a look there then.
The Good for Learning portal gives parents and children somewhere they can go to for high-quality educational resources and links to other online and real-world sources to help their knowledge and understanding. It will help parents become more confident in helping their children when they get stuck or when they're worried about something at school. In the future, these resources will also be available in an app, which can be used on a mobile phone and on tablet computers. So how will Good for Learning help your family? Parents will feel more confident about their own ability to support their children's education. Children will feel that their parents are more engaged and supportive. Children can rely more on their parents to suggest ways they can overcome problems and find answers to their questions. Parents can also learn themselves, improving their general knowledge, as well as special areas of interest, such as developing their command of English where it isn't their first language.
So come on then, let's have a look at this Good for Learning site and see what it has to offer.
Hey, that's really good. There's loads of stuff on there.
Ah, and look here. It has a list of the best museums to visit that will give you even more material to work with. Why don't we go to this one this Saturday and see if it's got a special display on about the war? I think it could be really interesting.
Parents are every child's first teacher, yet as their children get older, they often feel their role as a teacher is taken away by the professionals at the school. The statistics on the impact that parents can make on a young person's educational success are significant. Recent research confirms that while 20% of the educational success is down to how good the school is, 80% is down to personal factors such as parental interest and involvement, physical resources like a computer, and experiences such as a trip to a museum or historic site, their self-esteem, their personal aspirations and their drive to succeed, the circle of friends they keep. Families making regular use of the Good for Learning website will feel more confident of their ability to support their children's education, and in turn children will be more willing and comfortable in asking their parents for help when they need it. There is of course the added benefit of helping those parents where perhaps English is not their first language or where they would like to improve their own general knowledge.